An uncompromising exploration of the chaos, disappointment, and greatest missed victories of the tournament. This is not a simple list, but a deep dissection of the psychology of sports, of the moments of extreme pressure that shatter will and skill. We will go from the playoffs to the finals, examining why they happen, which players are involved, and the painful legacies they leave. In sports, victories are carved into statues. But defeat, especially the painful, self-inflicted kind, when victory is within reach, is etched into the collective memory with acid. The NBA, with its final seconds, is fertile ground for this, the choke. Today, we're not just going to review famous collapses. We're going to categorize them, analyze the mechanisms that caused them, and examine the psychological toll that they take on players, teams, and fans. This is a study of the moments when everything falls apart, and why we can't forget them. Not a single game, but a breakup in a series, often with a huge lead. The cursed Clippers were beating James Harden's Rockets. They were up 3-1 and up 19 points in the third quarter of Game 6 in Houston. Victory and the first Western Conference Finals in history were in sight. The Clippers bench, run by coach Doc Rivers, allowed the Rockets to run a 40-15 run the rest of the period. Josh Smith and Corey Brewer, the Rockets' two worst shooters, suddenly couldn't miss. Game 7 was a complete mental disaster. The Clippers lost. This was the essence of the Clippers curse. It confirmed every fan's fears. This wasn't bad luck, this was a complete lack of spirit. That team never recovered. Dirk Nowitzki's Mavericks, 67-15, MVP, were the best team in the regular season. The opponent was the 8th We Believe Warriors, a loose, plucky team. Don Nelson, the former Mavs coach, knew all about Dirk's weaknesses. The Warriors used a small ball defense and let Dallas lose control. Dirk, under pressure from the MVP, played poorly. This wasn't a physical loss, it was a psychological bombshell. The Mavs lost for -2. The biggest blemish of Dirk's career until he redeemed himself in 2011. It was proof that the pressure of a long season can crush an elite team. In a tight defensive series, Game 7 hung in the balance. The Knicks' John Starks, the series hero, had a chance to bring home a championship ring to New York. In the final 3 minutes, Starks was a disaster, 0 for 4 from the field, 2 turnovers. But the most haunting image was a three-point shot that could have given the Knicks the lead with seconds left. Center Hakeem Olajuwon dove to block it. Starks missed. The Knicks lost 90-84. Starks finished the game 2 for 18, 0-11 3 points, the most fateful miss in Knicks history. Starks never got over it. It was a case study of a lone star shouldering a burden and collapsing under its weight. The setup, the Spurs led 3-2 in the series and led by 5 points with 28 seconds left in Game 6. Tim Duncan's 5th championship ring was packed away. The fans were celebrating the step-by-step fallout. The free foul, Manu Ginobili fouled LeBron on a three-pointer, an unnecessary foul, the fatal rebound, after Ray Allen saved the game with a legendary three-pointer. Remember, Miami only had that chance because Kawhi Leonard, one of the greatest rebounders of all time, had missed 2 free throws just seconds earlier. The chaos, the normally calm Spurs fumbled. Tony Parker attempted a difficult turnaround shot in overtime and was blocked. To the legacy, this was the collective collapse of a great dynasty. It wasn't one player, it was a series of small mistakes by great minds. It teaches that even the greatest can make mistakes. Luckily for them, they redeemed themselves in 2014. The setup, Orlando's Magic, with a young Shaquille O'Neal, lead the Rockets by 3 points in the final seconds of Game 1. Houston is forced to foul. Nick Anderson, a 70% free throw shooter on the season, steps up to the line with a chance to seal the game. The fallout, he misses the first. Shakes. Misses the second. Silence. The ball bounces out. Hakeem catches it and passes it to Kenny Smith, who makes a near-matching three-pointer to send the game into overtime. The Magic lose the game and the series. Anderson never mentally recovers. His free throw percentage plummets. This is pure yips. The pressure of the big stage paralyzes practice muscles. A technical foul becomes a psychological disaster. The setup, Jazz lead Bulls 86-85. Winning would force a Game 7. On the final drive, Stockton, a three-point shooter, is perfectly spaced at the line to tie the game. The downfall, he misses. Not only that, the ball bounces badly. Michael Jordan catches the rebound, and we all know what happened next in Game 6, 1998. Stockton, the coolest of all, misses the most important shot of his career. Even robots can fail. It reminds us that we are all human. Physical choking, fatigue, dehydration. Shots become short, legs feel like lead paralysis by analysis. Instead of playing by instinct, the player begins to think. Don't miss. Don't foul. The brain interferes with the muscles. Fear of loss over desire to win. Sports psychology shows that when the fear of losing is greater than the desire to win, the body shrinks. Boldness disappears. Domino effect. A small mistake, missed free throw, leads to collective panic. Confidence is shattered. Mismatched lineup. The team ends up with poor defensive players or bad free throw shooters. Contrast makes greatness. Without these breakdowns, we wouldn't appreciate great moments like Ray Allen's dunk, Jordan's 6 slam, or Dirk's 2011 save. The darkness makes the light shine brighter. Humanity. The breakdowns remind us that these superstars are human. They tremble, they doubt, they fail. That makes their triumphs all the more touching. A reminder for every team, nothing is guaranteed. Until the final whistle blows, anything can happen. The NBA is a league of moments, and sometimes the most memorable moments are the ones where everything falls apart spectacularly. So we celebrate collapses, not to mock, but to understand. They're the dark side of excellence, a necessary part of the story. Every missed free throw, every lost ball, every 3-1 lead that's turned around, is a reminder, on Mount Olympus of the NBA, the gods have feet of clay. And that's what makes the game so irresistible.